What the f? What is this wizardry? This black magic witches all of you!
How many OCs from Twist you have? And what OCs are still in the drafts? I'm pretty sure so far I have 23 OCs, and I have several in the drafts. Probably about the same amount. Hey Steph, okay, question. 1. What are your pronouns? 2. Favorite Twisted Wonderland boy besides Phil? 3. Favorite food? 4. How did you come up with the ideas for your OC Carmen? And 5. Arataki Ida or Zhongli for best Geo boy? 1. I go by she, her. 2. My favorite is Idia. I don't know how you thought Vil was my favorite. He's my 5th favorite, but he's not like my top favorite. I think you guessed that because I ship him with Carmen. 3. My favorite food is barbecue, specifically brisket. 4. Carmen is like from when I first made her in like when I was younger to now, she's basically designed off of my biases. Back then, it was like dark hair, specifically black, blue eyes, glasses, and a blue-black color scheme, and she had to be goth. And 5, no hate to Zhongli, I really like Zhongli, but I personally prefer Ito. What is your favorite anime? 2. What is your favorite event in Twisted Wonderland? And 3. What is your favorite Disney movie, if you have one? I don't watch a whole lot of anime, but I would probably have to say Snow with the red hair. 2. I am mixed between Fairy Gala and the Tsum event. It was Fairy Gala strongly until the Tsums came along because they're so freaking cute. And 3. The only Disney movie I was able to completely watch that I like was Mulan. So I'm saying Mulan. 1. Do you like the taste of guacamole? 2. If Emery was a Tsum, what would your opinion be? 3. Can we please arrest Crowley? 4. Did you know that you're a great friend? I remember when I was younger and I tried guacamole, I didn't really like it because it was pretty flavorless, but like now knowing I can like put in chips and like flavor and stuff, yes, I do really like guacamole. Emery would be interesting. He probably would have assumed because he is from Wonderland, but it would still be very interesting. I wish we could arrest Crowley, but I'm not sure if that would actually happen. And thank you very much for saying that. It's really sweet. I never thought I would be that great of a friend. 1. Which fan art that you've done are you the most proud of? 2. Carmen was originally a Pokemon OC before you repurposed her as a Usona, right? If I remember correctly, her current love of frogs is because she had a Froakie, Frogadier / Greninja. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Can you remember what the rest of her team was? If she had more than one Pokemon? If so, I'd love to hear what they were. Let's say that one day, somehow, you accidentally stumbled into Twisted Wonderland. How would you react, and what would you do? 4. Would you be open to have one more group of Twisted Wonderlands OCs pop up in your comment section? Which is really just a fancy way of asking if you want to hear about my OCs too, but you can notice this question. Right now, my most proudest picture is this one I did with Miss Hina. I think it looks really good. I had a couple problems when I previously had it done Yay Miko because I messed up her design a bit, but I'm really happy with how this one turned out. 2, I can't really remember because I repurposed her team multiple times that I can't remember every single one. But I remember clearly that she usually always had 6 Pokemon. maybe sometimes 5. And the second member was always a Lucario, and in some cases I would have her have the other 2 Gala starters, because personally I think Gala has the best in terms of Pokemon. I really like all the Gala starters. If I were to be transported to Twisted Wonderland, I would probably freak out a bit, but I'd probably just get used to it. I think the only real thing I'd be scared of is Octavanel. I love the Octavanel trio, but I would run from them if I ever saw them. And 4, I don't mind if you put in your OCs in the comment section. That's totally fine. I don't mind that at all. I actually kind of really like it when people do that. 1. Which characters of Twisted Wonderland do you hate the most? 2. What is your favorite dorm and the dorm that you don't like very much? 3. Are you a Disney fan? Disney favorite movies? And 4. Who is your favorite Disney villain? 1. Crowley and all the bad parents. Nothing else has to be said. But also Eliza. 2. My favorite is Ignihyde because, it's based off of Hades. It's very blue and black, my favorite color scheme. Idiot, my favorite character in this game, is the dorm leader, and probably more. Meanwhile, with Disamonia, there's 2 reasons. 1, it's green. I hate the color green, and not only that, the greens in this storm are so ugly. And 2, I guess I never really cared that much for Disamonia. I still like them, it's just that I don't like them as much as the others, if that makes sense. I hope this isn't confusing. 3, I don't watch a whole lot of Disney movies, but Disney cartoons have always been a big part of my childhood, so I guess so. And 4, I would say Captain Hook, because when I was really young, I really liked Jake and the Neverland Pirates. And so Captain Hook was the villain, and I really liked that cartoon when I was younger, so I'm guessing Captain Hook. Captain Hook just means a lot. 1. What got you into the Twisted Wonderland fandom? 2. What chapter of Twisted Wonderland was your favorite, and why? 3. Who was your favorite side character in Twisted Wonderland? 1. I remember in the YouTube algorithm, I saw this video where it introduced all the characters, the one where they showed each characters from each dorm and then they got to say one line. That's the one that I watched it and I was like, these characters look interesting. I think I'm gonna look them up. It all went downhill from there. 2, I don't really have a favorite chapter, but if I had to say, I think Scarabia. And 3, Najma. It's always Najma. In Miraculous Ladybug, which ship do you like more? Marinette, Adrian, or Marinette and Luca? If we're shipping characters from Twisted Wonderland, which ship do you think is the most underrated? Do you prefer sweet or savory food? 1. I actually ship Luca with Kagami, but Marinette and Adrian can get really weird. So I hope Marinette and Chat Noir counts because that's probably when they're not insane. 2, I wish I could say a really underrated ship in my head, but not coming right now, so I'm just gonna say Leona and Adia, though it has been gaining some more popularity, so that's neat. And 3, I know I said my favorite food was barbecue, but I will not lie, I do like sweets more than savory food. Who is your favorite staff member in Twisted Wonderland if you like one of them? For me, I say Sam is my favorite. I really, really like Sam. I like Sam. 1 Favorite Twisted Wonderland character. 2. If you were to meet one of the Twisted Wonderland characters, what would you do? 3. If you were a Twisted Wonderland character, which dorm would you go into? 4. Can I marry the former dorm leader of Scarabia? Do you like any books? Do you have any recommendations? And 5. If you could switch into a Twisted Wonderland character for a day, who would you be? This is probably really obvious, but 1, my favorite is Aya. 2, unless it's Octavanel, because if it was Octavanel, I would run. I would try to talk to them while trying not to die. 3, with thinking about all the dorms, I think I would be best off in Scarabia. And 4, I would want to be Aya because staying in my room all day while playing video games sounds pretty fun to me. What is your favorite Twisted Wonderland ship? This is no surprise, but it's Leona and Aya. It's just that I usually make more content for Vale and Carmen, which I don't know why, but that's just how it is. I'm trying to make more Leona and Aya content though. How did you react to Twisted Wonderland's anime release date, which is October 14th? Favorite underrated character and why? And how did you get into art? 1, I didn't even know when the anime would be released, so this is my reaction now. And it's that it's really neat how it's like a day before my dad's birthday, which is neat. Again. I don't really know if I have a favorite underrated character, so I can't really answer this question. And for the third one, I used to draw a lot when I was really young, but like I didn't really take it seriously until like one day I watched a Mei Yu video and I wanted to watch her tutorials more, and that's basically when I started taking art more seriously and I wanted to make a career out of it later on in life. If you were a monster, like a lamia, mermaid, fairy, genie, etc., what would you be and why? What's your favorite fairy tale and why? What are you scared of? What's your favorite animal? And what is your favorite thing to do? For a mermaid, for the monster, I think I would want to be a mermaid because I think they're very pretty and I always liked them when I was younger. Second, my favorite fairy tale is probably Pre-Dairy because I just think that story is just like very interesting. I highly recommend looking it up. 3, I don't like horror, but ever since I started watching Sanji, I started to like try to watch clips of them, but like with my hand covering the screen. But even then, sometimes I still get freaked out, and like, heck, I'm such a scaredy cat that like, this one video I saw of somebody playing horror, it's been kind of bothering me so much that it messes up my sleep schedule, and then now I can really only sleep until the sun's out because I'm scared very easily, and also I'm scared of the dark. I know I'm a scaredy cat, I get it. Don't worry for those who know about the situation I mentioned with my sleep problem. I'm getting better at it, don't worry. For animals, I'm not really sure if I really have one, but I think I would say like either bunnies or wolves. And for the 5th one, I feel like my 3 favorite things to do is like drawing, watching YouTube, or playing video games. I can't really choose one over the other, so I hope the three of them are okay. What was the first anime you ever watched, and cats or dogs? From my memory, I'm pretty sure like my first anime was like Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then I also started watching Pokemon X and Y. and I can't really pick between cats or dogs, so I hope you're fine with both. If you had a unique magic or signature spell, what would it be? I'm not really sure what I would pick. This takes me a lot to think about, so I'm not really sure about this one, I'm sorry. 1. What are your plans for your Twisted Wonderland characters now? If so, do you plan to include them in a story on its own someday, like compose a complete story like a manga or a webcomic? What was one Twisted Wonderland character you didn't like in the beginning but grew up to like until now? And do you have any theories on what could happen in Chapter 7 when it comes? For my Twisted Wonderland OCs, I mainly just plan to just keep developing them more. And yeah, mainly I'm just using them for fun. Other than like Jabari and his story, all my other projects are really just for fun. 4, I would definitely say it's Cater. It's not that I didn't dislike him, it's just that I didn't really pay much attention to him until the English subtitles came out, and I thought he was really funny, and that's why I like Cater more than I did with just the Japanese version. And I don't really have a lot of theories with what's gonna happen in Marius' chapter. I just know shit's gonna hit the fan. That's all I really know. Alright. As the self-appointed president of the Ignihyde fan club, how much do you love this ship? 2. Can I call my best friend or even my soul sister because we have so many shit in common that it can't be a coincidence? What's your least favorite ship? What event would you like them to make next? And bonus, how much do you like Ignihyde? I like Leona and Idia a lot, so very much. 2. As we have talked with each other in the past, it is kind of weird how much we have in common. So yes, I do not mind you calling me your soul sister. 3. Incest, obviously. Minors and adults, unless the minor's like 17 and the adult's like 18, that's okay because it's not really that bad. Teacher and student, Fire Emblem made this one really confusing, but you know, teacher and student, that's weird. And 4, I want more Tsum events. You can't just show us like 4 of the Tsums in the cards and then just not have them appear in the story and then expect us to never get more Tsums again. Bonus, again, I really like Leona and Idia. 1. Besides Twisted Wonderland, what other games do you like, and do you have OCs for them as well? What genres of anime do you prefer? What other projects do you have in mind do you plan to do? You don't need to answer this one if you'd rather show us later on. Choose. Ice cream or cake. This part of the Suno Tower ritual. Don't worry. I like games like Miitopia, Etrian Odyssey V, Monster Hunter Stories, Pokemon Arceus, and while I didn't list it on here, I also like Cookie Run Kingdom. I don't really have OCs for any of them. I think I usually have OCs that are just like, it's Twisted Wonderland or my own, but hopefully I did want to make a Pokemon OC, so I hope that counts too. I would like a action anime with comedy and romance. That's what I would really like so much. 3, really anything that comes in my head. I don't really feel like I really want to hide my project. The only one I really want to hide is Jabari because, you know, I want to make a comic out of his story, and you know I can't really reveal like too much about him. So other than Jabari's story, I'm more than happy to revealing like my projects about other stuff. And 4, I would say cake. Just make sure it's sliced because I'm pretty sure Malleus only likes unsliced cake. 1. How can you make so many OCs? How do you get the time? Each with different designs. And 2, the best OC story you think you've made. I don't really know how I do it either. It does stress me a little bit because I want to make them look different from each other, but I still don't really know how I manage to do it. I just pray to God for mercy. And I'm not really sure if I have like a story that I'm like super proud of. I kind of just like still plan it out, if that makes any sense. So there's that question. Favorite ice cream flavor? Mine is strawberry cheesecake. Mint chocolate. I like that flavor. What was your first impression of Idia, and which one of the Twisted Wonderland characters do you actually relate to the most? My first impression of Idia was like, I thought he was really attractive, and also I already knew when I looked at him, like, I'm pretty sure this guy is gonna be my favorite. So that was my first impression of him. And I would say I relate to Idia the most because I also like the idea of just sitting down and doing nothing and just doing my favorite stuff. That sounds like a dream to me, so I would say Idia. If you were to cosplay any of the Twisted Wonderland characters, who would it be and why? And who's your favorite overplot design? Mine is Idia, and have a nice rest of your day. I would probably cosplay as either Vil or Idia, but I'm not sure if I'm really want to cosplay, so I'm gonna have to think on this. Two, I actually really liked Idia's design. I know some people don't really like it that much, but I do like Idia's overplot design a lot. I just wish, like, his hair was perceived as longer, but I can understand why. Other than that, I just really like his design. And also, thank you.
Thank you very much for coming. We're going to sign off now, and once more for the crowd, Ike, please take it away.